breathtaking actually.
It's a good place for picnics.
Once it gets dark, it's like suggested that you're not around. So
very safe.
Ocean of greenery.
brothel.
There is a legend. I'm not sure how far it's true or not, but I've heard it a lot from a lot of people, from my own grandmother maybe. Queen's Park was built for family and picnics and recreation and all of that. Whereas Kings Park, which is this area which is separated by the road, was built for prostitution, sex work and all of that.
When it first was built or grown, it was called Meads Park. And then when Mark Cubbon became the first commissioner in Bangalore, it was changed to Cubbon Park.
I remember going there when I was really small, like maybe 10 years old, and for me, because I was so small, it was like a big forest. And what I liked about it was that it was very natural. There were very few man-made things. Still very natural.
Who do you go to Cubbon Park with?
I go with my friends. I have this one group of friends which I always go.
And what do you do there?
We climb trees. Like actually, we climbed this one particular tree actually.
The naughty schoolboys that we were, we used to go and tap the policeman's hat off, you know. We used to wear these huge flapot-like hats. So it was just a game of skill to tap this hat off and cycle away fast. The Cubbon Park police station, where I've had the pleasure of spending my evening.
I go there with my baby and sometimes with the rest of my family. We see a whole lot of unruly children. Sometimes, children who come with adults, but who the adults don't really bother about.
Generally, I mean, when I was younger, I used to go there maybe to like do the cotton candy train ride business, but I guess now it's more like a picnic spot. Like it's a place where you can hang out and it's not too hot, and there's shade, but if you want to be in the sun, there's also sun.
If you walk into Cubbon Park near the Queen statue and just 100 or 200 yards further down, you come across these beautiful rocks.
Yeah.
And that was the venue of
Music concert.
music every Sunday during the 70s and the mid-70s. Just go and hang around and if you want to play, you pick up a guitar and play or join the gang. There was no current, so you take out the battery from your car and bring it into electrify your guitar.
Ain't this pretty? What I see, maximum city.
ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ ಬಿದಿರು ಮಣಿಕೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಿದಿರು ಮಣಿಕೆಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವ್ರು ಓಡಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ
ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಬಂದರೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಹೊಡೆದು ಓಡಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೋಗು ಅಂತ ನೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು ಹಗಲಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ
ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಕಷ್ಟನ ಸುಖನ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಹೋಗು ಮಗ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಹೋಗು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಡಿ ಕಬ್ಬನ್ ಪಾರ್ಕು ಲಾಲ್ಬಾಗು ನಡಿ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ತೀರ್ಸ್ಕೊಳೋ ಗಂಟೆ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ತಿಂಗಳು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನೀನು ಬಂದೆ ನಾನು ಹೋದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವಳು ಏನಾರ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಾಯ್ತಾಳೆ.
Evenings and all, if our parents will be knowing. Like in the morning, we will just tell that I'm to college and just come. Okay. You don't have any issues with attendance in college? Like 75%? Yeah, we have. Like, we won't be able to speak outside and all, right? It's here, it's cool, it's peace, discipline. Actually, we doesn't tell to our parents and all, right? You understand? Yeah. So you go to Cubbon Park alone, is it? Alone and with other people. So who are these people? It can either be my friends or someone I'm hooking up with. So what do you do when you go with friends or people that you're hooking up with? When I'm with my friends, we usually just walk around or they go to bandstand or things like that. And if there's someone I'm hooking up with, we usually just find a quiet place and we go.
You and I have our houses. We have have our house, privacy, we have... Now if I had a girlfriend and I didn't have a house, where would I go? I'd like to go to Cubbon Park and sit there happily in the trees. What's wrong with that?
It's like this is the third time you're coming here, so not much. Do you feel like this, like you have some kind of privacy here in Cubbon Park? Yes. Like, do you find that other people outside like oppose if you go out together? Do you have like parental pressures and stuff like that?
Mostly
There is. Yeah, that's why you come to Cubbon Park.
ಕುಬ್ಬಚ್ಚಿ ಗೂಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕದ್ದು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಆಡೋಣ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಚ್ಚಿ ಕುಚ್ಚಿ ಎಂಥ ನೋರು ಆಸೆ ಯಾರು ತಂದೋರು ಈ ಪ್ರೀತಿಲೇ
ಗುಬ್ಬಚ್ಚಿ ಗೂಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕದ್ದು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಆಡೋಣ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಚ್ಚಿ ಕುಚ್ಚಿ ಇಂಥ ನೋರು ಆಸೆ ಯಾರು ತಂದೋರು ಈ ಪ್ರೀತಿಲೇ
ಗುಬ್ಬಚ್ಚಿ ಗೂಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕದ್ದು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ನನ್ನ ಬಂಗಾರಿ ನಿಂಗೆ ಬಂಗಾರದ ಕೊಡುಗೆ ನೀಡಿದ ಆ ಕ್ಷಣ ಸಾರ್ಥಕ ಜೀವನ
ನೀ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಮುಚ್ಚದೆ ಕಾವಲು ಕಾಯುವೆ.
So tell us about the etiquette at night here.
Yeah, so basically, this is the King's Park, and not much happens at the King's Park, but everything happens at the Queen's Park. So, as the seatings are symmetrically arranged, people walk by. So, there's like a bunch of people sitting down on each bench, and there's a bunch of people walking around. So, they come in front of you, check you out from up to down and up to down, walk past you, come back and check you out. And the line to ask you if you can come sit next to me is, can I sit here? Like all politely, like seriously, politely. And you're just like, yeah, okay, if you like the person, but if you don't, you're just like, no, I'm waiting for someone else. Much more polite to say it that way. But yeah, so once you're sitting with the person, you're just gonna pick up a chat, like, so where are you from? Are you from Bangalore? What do you do? And all the other crap that really does not matter to you, but you just want to have sex with the person. Like, get over with it types. So you're with the guy and you're just like, okay, so if you really like him, you're gonna move away and you're gonna pick a place around Cubbon Park on one of these 22 acres of land around here. And you're just gonna pick up a point where it's safe and there are no cops or anyone to disturb you while you are not making love but just having sex. So sometimes people come and if people are walking past, if they're gay too, they'll stop and stand and watch you do it. And which is just even more creepier. Because you're just like, dude, like we're doing some live porn, dude, and people are jerking off to it.
వడి మగ వడి మగ వడి మగ వడి మగ బిడబెడ ఉన్నా శ్రీరాంపుర గల్లి సుత్తు ముండ పంద్ర మచ్చ ఎత్తు బిడబెడ ఉన్నా వడి మగ వడి మగ వడి మగ వడి మగ బిడబెడ ఉన్నా శ్రీరాంపుర గల్లి సుత్తు ముండ పంద్ర మచ్చ ఎత్తు బిడబెడ ఉన్నా వడి మగ వడి మగ వడి మగ వడి మగ బిడబెడ ఉన్నా శ్రీరాంపుర గల్లి సుత్తు ముండ పంద్ర మచ్చ ఎత్తు బిడబెడ ఉన్నా
6 बजे के बाद में कोई और आता है क्या यहाँ पर?
नहीं आता
नहीं, सिक्योरिटी गार्ड कोई और नहीं आता
नहीं आता
कोई नहीं आता बाहर से कोई नहीं आता अंदर 6 बजे के बाद.
ರಾತ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲವರ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ 7 ಗಂಟೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಜೋಡಿಗಳು ಕಪಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದನ್ನ 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಮಿಸ್ಯೂಸ್ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ.
So a friend of mine, he got caught he's gotten caught multiple times, and each time he does it, he just begs over and over again saying, I'll never do it again. And the policemen will say, okay fine, go away. If you come back again, I'll put you in jail. But he still goes back every time because it's a convenient place to do everything he wants.
Yes, I was caught by the cops once, about a year and a half back, when I was with one of my really good friends. Yeah, I was let off by a warning saying I can't stay here post 6 p.m. But you know, you don't really listen to them because who cares about the cops, really? So that's what it was.
Oh, so you stayed on?
Yeah, so I went back all the way, and he asked us to split up. He asked one of my friend to walk the other way, opposite my direction, and walk the other way, and we met up on the other side. So and then we walked back, and you know.
And then there were no cops for the rest of the night?
There were no cops for the rest of the night. Yeah. They harsh. They very harsh. It's like I have witnessed them, you know, take out their lathi towards the straight couples who are hanging out till about 9 or so, and you know, chasing them off with lathi charge on the guy and all of that.
ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸಾಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಂದಿದ್ದೀರ ನಾವು ಹೇಳೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವೇ ನೋಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೀವೇ ಕಣ್ಣಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಡೀರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರ ಪಾಪ ಆಡ್ದವ್ರ ಬಾಯ್ನಂತೆ
ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಸುಮಾರು ಜನನೇ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊತಾರೆ. ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು. ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತು ಗುರಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಬಂದಿರೋರನ್ನ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರೋರನ್ನ ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿ ಅವರು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂತೂ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಅಭಯ ಟೀಮ್ ಅಂತ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ನೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಪಿ.ಸಿ.ಗಳನ್ನ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ತೊಂದರೆನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
At times, you know, a lot of mugging happens here. Okay. So that you need to be really safe and really careful about. Yeah, so I think they are doing a good job by protecting people. But at times, you know, the questioning and all of that can get a little annoying. But yeah.
And one of the things is they're very intolerant of normal activities which are a little, you know, like you say, moral police. In fact, even some residents are being very unreasonable. As I know, there are some residents around Richards Park who have actually complained, saying that when they look out of their windows, they don't want to see people sitting on the benches and fooling around, as they call it. And that is why the police also want, you know, say, okay, so that's something we can handle, so let's go and show them that, like, you know, we can do our job, and so they go after these. And I think that's very intolerant also. It gives you a view of the intolerance that's seeped into the city among the people, among the residents themselves, which was something that is very alien to Bangalore.
ಥರ 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 ಒಂಥರ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಅಂತರ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಹತ್ತಿರ ಬಾಬಾ ರೈ ಥರ 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 ಒಂಥರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಣೆ ನಂತರ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಹತ್ತಿರ ಬಾಬಾ ರೈ.
It's kept as well as they can. There are times when you feel, you know, people are locking gates up and preventing people. All that may happen, and as it's open now to, you know, traffic and fumes and things. Like any big city, every big city brings its, you know, changes and tensions and troubles, and we have to live with it.